I'm Audrey Hope. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Hope for Relationships. I am the Soul Love Healer. And today we're going to hear from Trudy from Canada, who wants to know, how can I be the real me? Please join me. Healing is so unbelievably simple. You do what needs to be done, and that's it. Over. Problem solved. Hey, thanks for joining me so we can heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul. Trudy from Canada writes, I am so lost, and I also feel that way about people around me. They are so messed up and confused. I never felt so bad about who I am. How can I find myself again? Trudy, this is a great question. Being the authentic self is not only the hero's journey, and not only is it the answer to everything, which is the secret to manifestation, to having a great relationship, and to inner peace, it's also the life-saving formula for what is going on in today's world. It's the antidote to all our pain, because we need to have our own mind. We need to own ourselves, and we need to be authentic. And what does it mean to be authentic? It means to follow your own heart and your own self, and that means all the time. You can't just stick your toe in. You have to jump off the cliff, because otherwise, if you lie a little, if you cheat just a little tiny bit, you will pay the price. So when people say to me, I don't know who I am, let's just make it very simple. You do not need a lot of details to answer that question. It simply is, I am a person on an authentic train, and I am not going to get off that track. I may fall down, I may turn around, I may get off for a little while, but I am on that authentic train, and that, Trudy, is where the peace lies. So how do we find the authentic self? Well, it's about the Declaration of Independence. And here it begins. It's about you and only you. And that means that you are responsible for absolutely everything that happens in your life, and that you also must heal yourself. You see, you have a donut hole, and you can't ask anyone else to fill it up, because then you're in a very dangerous place. You're in need, and you hold people hostage to your own happiness. And happiness is an inside job. So when you fill the donut hole all by yourself, you are free, and people and things that happen to you are just icing on an already fabulous, fabulous cake. So in order to be authentic, we have to stop certain things. We have to stop victimhood, complaining, pity party. Oh, poor me. I mean, everyone does that. I can't believe this happened to me. This is so terrible. That complaining has got to go. And anything that has to do with this, self-slapping, I am bad, I am guilty, I suck, I'm just so terrible. See, that self-slapping, that is the worst thing you can do spiritually, and it has to stop. And the other thing you need to do, Trudy, is stop lying. I mean, even a teeny little bit. And people say, well, Audrey, I can't stop lying. How am I going to do that? I can't do that. Well, let me tell you, it's just very easy. You simply draw a line in the sand and you say, I will never lie again. It's not that complicated. Because if you don't do that, you will pay the price, because the energy will come and get you. If it doesn't get you front, it'll go through the back. If you cheat, lie, steal, something in your life will have that energy in it. So that's just the way it is. Call it karma, call it just the natural laws of the universe. But that is the way that it is. In order to heal, we're going to just take a little test, an authentic self-test. Where do I abandon myself, and why do I abandon myself? Why am I so critical of myself? And why can't I love myself? Why am I so needy? What do I regret, and why? Where is my denial, and why do I lie to myself? Who is leading my life, and who has my power? And what would it take for me to move into my own power and commit to loving myself? So Trudy, that is the way to begin, to to ask yourself those questions and to get on that authentic train and find peace from staying committed. And however you arrive there, it doesn't even matter as long as you're in the right track on that train. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm Audrey Hope, and this is Hope for Relationships. Thank you. If you have a soul question, you could write to me in the comments below, or you can contact me on my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. The links are in the description box. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul. I'm Audrey Hope, and thanks for joining me. Hey, if you like my videos, and I hope you do, then subscribe and click. Are you going to click? Come on, click here now. Let's go.